Hey everyone, it's the Cinema Dude, and welcome back to my channel. And this week, as I stated in my previous video, I decided to give you guys a second video to make up for the past kind of couple of weeks hit or miss. So I thought as a quick video, I wanted to do my top 5 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies that I enjoy. With the release of WandaVision on Disney Plus, I thought it was a good time to kind of go back and look at the movies, and it's kind of a smothering of stuff. I enjoy all of them. There's maybe one or two that's at the bottom, but it was still enjoyable. So let's get right into it. Over. So as you can tell, this is kind of like my superhero area. There's some down there as well. Sorry about the lighting. But anyway, so it starts. We have some other Marvel stuff, but it starts right here with Iron Man, and then goes all the way down here with Spider-Man Far From Home. But in the 5 spot, we will start with Thor Ragnarok. This one is just a really fun movie. It amps up the stakes. After the first 2 Thor movies to come off of this one, it's a complete change from the first 2. It just makes that cosmic side so much more interesting. Taika Waititi's direction, along with the characters that he introduces, really amps it up, and I really enjoyed this one. It's really funny too. So that is in the 5 spot. In the 4 spot, you have to go with the one that started it all, and that is Iron Man from 2008 by Jon Favreau. Sorry for the glare there. When I first started watching the Marvel movies, I actually skipped the first few. Actually, the first one I saw in the theaters was actually Iron Man 3. And then I went back and watched them all, but for some reason, this one, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this is awesome. And it's a little dated because, of course, it was 2008. Now we're, now 12 years removed from it, but just the look of Iron Man in this movie is so cool, and that is why it's in my 4 spot. And without it, you wouldn't have the rest of the movie. So, in my 3rd spot would be the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that Marvel, well, at least, Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios took such a risk so early in putting, this kind of obscure, team from the comics in, but the humor and everything that James Gunn brought to it, and you just enjoy the characters, the soundtrack, both soundtracks. Volume 1 has an awesome soundtrack, and I love listening to it, but Volume 2 soundtrack kicks ass. Like, there's some great songs on Guardians Volume 2. Guardians Volume 2 would definitely be my top 10. There's some emotional... I have to say, after, like, Ant-Man, really the emotional things of the MCU, it really tugs at you. There are some moments in the movies coming up just because the stakes and everything along with it, it really like amps up, kind of, it's not just, okay, here's pop. You actually feel for these characters, and because of it growing so much from Iron Man all the way here, you're invested in the characters and stuff. Those emotions and stuff just grow and grow. So, but back to Guardians, really fun movie. This will be one that I always throw on when want to watch something and just have a good time. So that is that. Now we're into our top 2, and I have to go with the original Avengers. Again, I didn't see this one in the theater, but then when I started liking the movies, I was like, all right, I need to see this one. And there's something about, especially being a kid, a 90s kid pretty much, to think when you were younger, you had the Batman movies and you would have your superhero shows on TV and stuff like that. But you didn't see this. You didn't see the. Even I remember when I was a kid, you would have the Batman toys, you'd have the Spider-Man toys, but you never had. How hard it was to find like the obscure stuff. Like you would never see an Iron Man toy or a Thor toy or things like that. And just you read your comic books and stuff, and you'd say, "Man, wouldn't it be cool to see a movie of that?" And then when it actually happened, it's something special for someone my age. Just finally see that come together. I think this one, again, it's just like the first Iron Man one. It's not as strong as the other movies, especially the newer ones, but it's the one that's this is the team up that started it all, and there's some great moments in it, and it's an awesome popcorn flick that you can just kind of put on whenever you want. And then finally, my number one MCU movie is Avengers Endgame. The culmination of 20 movies and 10 years worth of stuff. This was awesome. You come off of Infinity War and you're just like, wow, like they really stepped up the stakes. They really went there, and then you come back to this, and it is just, you get everything. You get the stand out and cheer moments. There's one scene, for those that haven't seen it, there's a scene in the movie that happens towards the end where I was literally hooting and hollering in the theaters when I saw it, just because it was what I've been waiting for. Like as a comic book fan, it's that moment you've been waiting for, just having that excitement. And then at the end, when something else happens, you are so like emotionally invested and drained. And there's one scene towards the end too that has Jon Favreau in it, and it was almost a point where I could hear people in the theaters crying, and your heart tugs a little bit because you're like, wow, like it gets to you. So that is my number one film. This is the pinnacle so far. I mean, I'm watching WandaVision right now, and it's just blowing my mind every week. So, but I want to do a quick video. There we go. Ooh, use my double chin, everybody. Want to just do a quick video for you guys to kind of show you my favorite top 5 Marvel movies, and hope everyone's doing well. Next week I have some ideas popping into the head of what I'm going to do next week. But it should be fun. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Comment below what's your favorite Marvel movies. Are you a person that goes all the way back and likes Spider-Man and the X-Men movies and stuff? Those aren't MCU movies, but they have Marvel characters, and now that they all fall under one thing, are you excited to see what they're gonna do with those characters? Like I said, what's your favorite? Are they completely different? Are you someone that likes Doctor Strange and Ant-Man and those kind of movies? Or are you like the big blockbuster ones? So, again, comment below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. And remember, be kind and rewind. I'll see you guys later.